Try again. Yeah, it's just these spitballs that are giving us an issue. Not really the boss that much. And don't get me wrong, when he hits us, it's pretty bad, but we are definitely dodging him more consistently. That's fine. Alright. Probably gonna die again right away. So you charge like that, then you spawn? Oh, we died. Didn't get a chance to see. Oh well. Yeah, I do believe our flare bolt does cancel out the spitballs that come towards us. I really feel like we should find a better name than spitballs, but I don't know what they're actually called. Eruption balls, I guess. I don't know. I think those, yeah, I think they do get canceled out by our flare bolt, which is nice, but it's just hard to time it so that we don't get hit by them. We can also time our shield dashes so we can, cancel out any damage from them. That is also really hard to time. It's also hard to aim this thing because those spitballs definitely move a lot faster than our flare bolts. Oh, come on. Now I really can't see anything. I wonder if that changes the boss at all. We do have that the voodoo doll, which toggles the blood moon now, so we can just turn this off now. That's real annoying though. Trying to rack my brain. Things to talk about. I feel like not a lot for me to talk about. That was kind of a theme with me. It's just, not having to, anything to talk about, but there really isn't anything to talk about. Talked about my work. It's all, happening and true. No drama, no real funny anecdotes, I would say. Nothing crazy happening. All pretty, standard affairs, I guess you could say. Nothing in my city has been happening, not that I know of. All that I know is that we are getting in and out. I heard we're getting an in and out probably within the next couple of years. Saw some posts saying that they're planning to start construction sometime in the future. I don't know when. I don't know if they're going to build other stuff alongside the in and out, like delay the process, but yeah, it's going to be an in and out near my house soon. To be fair, there is one about 4 or 5 miles away from me or so, which is, you know, not far at all, but obviously having another one's gonna be nice, especially so close to my house. Gonna free up the traffic in the in and out lines. I can't do it, man. I don't get it. I think I might need to start talking myself through the boss fight at this point. Yeah, we have an in and out coming to town. There's a new music store opening. We had one. I think I talked about this. We had one. It closed down. The owner of that shop, I don't really know what happened to make it close down. I guess they just ran out of money, or I don't know, maybe the person they were renting the space from, I don't know, maybe they changed their contract or something happened there. I don't know. But they closed down their shop that they had originally, and the owner of that shop started working on a new shop, and that's going to open like 2 weeks or something. You know, I wish I could talk about that and gush about how cool the new shop is, but it's not even open yet. From what I've seen on Instagram, though, because I follow the owner on Instagram, seems like it's going to be pretty nice. It's like murals outside with logos and arts from different bands. I drove by there one time and I saw like Black Sabbath, Rolling Stones, Metallica painted on the side there, or spray painted. Alright, phase 3. Go ahead and switch to fungicide. Ow! Oh god. Kind of needed that adrenaline. What is happening? Why is he moving so crazy? What? He's moving like a demon right now. I guess he kind of is a demon, but definitely moving a lot crazier than normal. Alright, so I think fungicide probably works pretty well, because we don't really have to think about where we're aiming that much. Just have to worry about taking out those hearts up there. And we can pretty much aim anywhere down here and hit the boss anyways. Oh, alright. Did not pay attention to my health there. Why is this guy giving us so much trouble? I really don't want to have to skip any bosses in the progression. Not that I necessarily want to skip him, but that might come to mind for some people, probably, I would imagine. Just to skip the boss and come back later. But something tells me if we can't beat this boss, we're probably not going to beat the next one. I just don't really think do that. I really can't see much. Alright. That rage and adrenaline there kind of cooked him up a little bit. Pretty nice. Alright, is this phase 3? It is. Okay, yeah. So what can we do to get more damage on this guy while we, you know, dodge in the meantime? Because these minions and these hearts up here are definitely going to give us some trouble if we don't take care of them. And we definitely need to be focusing on dodging. For that exact reason, basically. How are we going to do that? Maybe we should try the Hellwing Staff. Said I would try that, but we haven't tried it yet. So maybe we should try that this time. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna have to maybe go hard on the Star Cannon and the Magna Cannon. We haven't really been using the Magna Cannon at all, because it takes so long to charge a full shot, but it does have good damage, so might be a decent option for that. Boss has got to be the worst boss for adrenaline so far. Every time it's charged, you have to pop it like immediately or else you just lose it. And every time that happens, he just kind of teleports away for like half of the duration of adrenaline anyways. Tricky. Tricky. Alright, I think this is phase 3 now. I'm going to use this. I don't quite understand how the projectile spawning on this weapon works. All I know is that it spawns a bunch of projectiles wherever I tell it, for the most part. Kind of seeming real inaccurate. I don't really know how to aim the thing. I don't know if there's like rules to the thing. Yeah, like if I point it towards myself, or like near myself, I should say, it is pretty accurate, and they like all converge on my cursor at some point. But then I put it out here, and they all just kind of go wherever they want for the most part. I wonder if it's because I need to aim it not so high. Like if I put it up here, it's not going to do that. I guess maybe I should just keep it at the same, my cursor, I should keep my cursor at the same level as my character? It's kind of a weird aiming system, but I guess that works. I don't know. Gonna take some getting used to. Oh yeah, you're telling me if I aim my cursor above where my character's head is, then it's not going to be accurate, but if I aim below, then it will be accurate? Kinda is strange. I don't know if there's any other weapons like that in the game. Weapon is also not very good for this phase of the fight. Learning. Maybe we should just go hard with the star cannon the entire time. It does tear through all the enemies pretty quickly, and you know, I guess to be fair, maybe the hearts during phase 3 aren't going to be super easy to hit, but I mean, everything else will be. So I don't know. Maybe it's not the worst option. Alright, here we go. Fungal Clump also might be able to help, but we do have to give up another accessory to do that. All of our accessories have been helping out quite a lot, I would say. Not an easy choice. That was the closest one we've had. I was locked in. I was like nervous there. Jesus. All right. Yeah, I think we might want to put on a fungal clump. I think maybe we should replace the balloon. Because if we're using our arena, we shouldn't be taking fall damage anyways. I'm not sure the jump boost is quite that critical for the fight. Yeah, I don't know. I think fungal clump might be the deciding factor there in the outcome of the fight. At least I would think. I don't know. What is happening? Like you froze there for a second. I don't get the spitballs. I don't get it. They're so annoying. Whoever decided to add those into the fight has lost their mind. Everything else here is fairly manageable. It's still hard. It's still a boss fight. Those spitballs are like completely unfair, man. I really don't like when boss fights are left up to random chance. We're not even an hour in yet. Just under an hour. I'm already starting to get tired of this guy. I can't see in the arena. He moves way too unpredictably. Spitballs come out of nowhere and are random. The arena is like purposefully meant to not be the best arena you can fight in. Underground. What am I supposed to do here? Man. do I do? What do I do? I don't get it. I really don't get it. By the way, I should mention, before I forget, I actually did try to mine aerolite up in the sky. I tried it off stream and it did not work, even with hellstone. So I don't know what we should do right now, honestly. Doesn't seem like we're really getting that much more consistent with every attempt. I hear a race of lizardmen live in the jungle. Maybe you can get the attention of one by felling a giant beast? No. Best. I once met a stylist in the region. She went off adventuring underground. That was the last I saw of her. Okay. Gilbert's wares don't interest you. A wandering merchant often visits with exotic merchandise. Okay. Not all of the monsters are hostile. I hear one even sells merchandise deep in the ground. Thought rainy days were a drag. Wait till you see raining slime. Have you ever seen the beautiful lanterns floating across the sky? The people of this world celebrate your victories. Good fortune. Okay. Craft potions. You get banners. Big cold and snow biome. There are unique treasures. There are antlion tunnels deep below the desert. Oh, we should go to the Sulphurous Sea. That was the one thing I said we could maybe do. Get some stuff out of. I don't really know what we can get from here, if anything. We're gonna go ahead and try. Well, the whole thing with this area, that if you stay in the water too long, you will get sulfurous poisoning. So if you take too much damage from the poisoning, you just die, eventually. And as you descend lower and lower into the ocean, stuff becomes more and more dangerous. So right now we have sulfurous poisoning, of course, but as you can see, there are also these geysers which shoot out like hot steam, which hurts you as well. Oh, apparently if you try to get water or air at a certain depth, you can't, or else you'll just take more damage. And we're gonna start seeing enemies down here as well, eventually. Yeah, pretty dangerous, I would say. I think we can bring a Gills potion, and we can survive here a bit longer. But again, I'm not really sure there's much grab from here anyways. No ore down here. I mean, we picked up like a wooden crate. Cosmetic blocks, but nothing of real value, I would say.